All right, guys, how's it going? So today I went out and bought the Spanish football dailies for you. They are here, and I had to go all over to get this one. They didn't have it in the garage that I normally go to in the morning, so I went to the supermarket. They didn't fucking have it. I was like, do I really need it? And I'm so glad I bought it, to be honest. I ended up going to another town to get this newspaper for us, but we have it, and basically, it's about Mamardashvili, whoever he's called. I sometimes forget what he's called, and I'm a fail when it comes to pronouncing names unless it's Jack Daniels and John Smith. So, if you ever hear me refer to Milli Vanilli, that's who we're talking about, right? So, it's a substantial article in here. Now, to save you watching all of this video, if you can't handle it, basically, Liverpool have had a third transfer bid rejected now. I told you about the two transfer bids that had been rejected previously. Last Sunday, not the Sunday just gone, the one before, Liverpool said, we will come back to you with our final proposal within 72 hours. And that would have taken it up to Wednesday, I think. Wednesday gone, last week. And then a new proposal went in. Since then, I've provided you little snippets of updates, if you like, from here in Spain. And the general vibe was that Peter Lim, the Valencia owner, was holding out for 40 million euros. Liverpool had offered 35 million euros on Wednesday. And that wasn't appealing to Peter Lim, the president. Liverpool willing to apparently increase it, but only through variables. In other words, we'll pay you 35 million. Okay, we'll give you more on appearances and success and things like that. And then it went quiet. And I think on Thursday, maybe last week, I said to you that the Spanish print media here was saying that it was make or break. They still felt that a deal could be done, but they felt that it was make or break. Peter Lim is the sole man responsible for making the decision. There's no board making a decision. It's Peter Lim, a very controversial figure out here. I'm in the region of Valencia. I'm in the Valencia community, the county, if you like. So Valencia is the nearest football team to me, La Liga team to me. I've been a few times and all that. It's lovely. The Mestalla, big stadium, very impressive. But the fans here hate him, and they think he's just trying to offer his goalkeeper all around to various clubs and trying to, cash in. Yesterday there was an article very critical of Valencia, saying they've only spent 150,000 euros this summer in the transfer window, which is 150,000 more than Liverpool, and that was on a loan deal. So the pressure is on to get the most money for this goalkeeper. If you sell, and then the fans are going to expect that to be reinvested. So this is another situation where a club is refusing to roll over to Liverpool. Liverpool has a reputation, I think, from last season especially, last summer, and this summer, we've heard of suggestions that Wolves are saying that Liverpool trying to get things done on the cheap all the time. Last year, if you remember, Liverpool wouldn't meet certain valuations, and I remember us talking about, people saying this is embarrassing, just pay the fucking money. Liverpool trying to save 5 million, 3 million, 2 million, and it seems to be a similar situation again with this goalkeeper. Here you have an absolutely fantastic, as Brendan Rodgers would say, goalkeeper, and his club are saying, look, we want 40 million euros for him, right? So we don't need to sell, we don't want to sell, to be honest with you. But, maybe we can be tempted at 40 million fucking euros. And Liverpool we'll give you 30. No, do you know what I mean? It's like when you do a Facebook post, innit? You know what I mean? I ain't got the patience for this shit. But I've seen these things before. People have put something on Facebook. I'm selling this radio. It cost me 80 quid. I'll take 60. Will you take 20? Do you know what I mean? So that Liverpool have become like the Facebook fucking numpties on Marketplace or whatever it's called. So, make or break last Thursday, and then it's gone quiet, right? Nothing since. You might follow all sorts of shite online. That's up to you on social media. But I can tell you, in terms of credible reporting surrounding this, it's gone quiet. And now, the latest here today in the print media is that 35 million proposal has been rejected, another bid rejected. So we'll take a look at what it says, bearing in mind this is translated. And basically the headline here. Okay, Lim holds firm 40 million or Mamardashvili stays. And the bit in red here, if you can see the bit in red, Liverpool has not yet reached that amount. Not yet reached that amount. Maybe when you're watching this video, maybe something's changed. Don't forget, this is a print edition, so that would have gone to print over the night while we were all tucked up in our little beds. So it says here, Mamardashvili is without a doubt one of the names of the summer in the world of football. The goalkeeper is the player who increased his value the most at the Euros and is one of the most sought after by major European clubs. I'm not sure I believe that too much, to be honest with you. He is a highly rated goalkeeper. This goalkeeper's been offered around left, right and centre by Lim. And I think that if he was as sought after as the media are trying to imply here, that someone would have just beat Liverpool to that signature already, to that signing. So I'm not saying he's not sought after. I just think it sounds a little bit more dramatic than it is, maybe. He belongs to Valencia, where he is an undisputed starter and has had 2 spectacular seasons. And it's talking about, the rumours about, saying the rumours have begun, because of how good he's been, blah, blah, blah. The club will, the manager will count on him for as long as the club does not tell him otherwise. In other words, for as long as he's here, he's always going to be trusted to play in goal. And the club fully support him and will do while he's present at Valencia. They talk about his game against Barcelona at the weekend, completed in 90 minutes. And if nothing changes from now until Friday, he'll be back in goal for them. The club asked for 40 million euros for his transfer, and they are not lowering it by a cent. The Georgian has rejected offers from Arabia. I don't think this is a good translation, because it also says, and now from Liverpool. He hasn't rejected Liverpool. I think this is basically saying that really that Valencia rejected offers for the Georgian from Saudi Arabia and Liverpool. And Liverpool want to sign him, but have not exceeded 35 million euros. Peter Lim, the majority shareholder of Valencia, is not willing to negotiate, and the English club must increase their offer if they want his services. He has a contract until 2027 with a release clause of 100 million euros, and Valencia do not need to sell this summer to balance their accounts, and therefore are not in a hurry to accept an offer for their goalkeeper. Moreover, they are not afraid that the operation will be delayed over time, because they have already reinforced the goal with the arrival of Dimitrievski at the beginning of the summer. At Liverpool, Mamardashvili would earn 4 million euros, but would not wear the red jersey until 2026. He'll never wear red. Sorry, I'm being pedantic, you know what I mean. He's a goalkeeper, you don't wear red in goal. So yeah, he wouldn't wear it until 2026, just a year before Alisson's contract ends. He would play 2 seasons on loan at Bournemouth, one of the 4 clubs interested in signing him, which we've talked about, which has been proposed to Mamardashvili, and he has accepted that situation of going and playing for Bournemouth. We already know this, right? However, he wouldn't rule out the option of staying another year in Valencia as well. He is one of the players most loved by the fans, and I spoke about this earlier in the week or at the weekend. It says here, they sung his name before, during, and after the match against Barcelona. You remember me telling you that, and one of the chants was "Please stay." The Valencian fans want the goalkeeper to stay at the Mestalla, but they are aware of the player's growth aspirations. But 40 million or nothing is the message Peter Lim has sent to anyone asking about his goalkeeper. So, Alexa, what is 5 million euros in sterling?
5 million euros is 4,261,000.
So 4.2 million pounds is what's preventing this deal from going ahead. 4.2 million pounds. is where Liverpool are like, just basically faffing around. And this would be a very good signing. It for me, as you will know if you followed my videos over the summer, it's always been like a bit of a confusing one. It's like, I'm gonna make Richard Hughes. Who do you work for here? Are you working for Bournemouth here, or are you working for us? Like, we're desperately trying to get players in that can come in and do a job now. It's a position that is the least priority for me, and I'm sure for you at the moment. And we can't spend money at the moment, but we're just going to spend money on a goalkeeper that's not going to play for us for 2 years. It's the most bizarre situation ever. I mean, anything could happen to that goalkeeper in 2 years as well. Do you know what I mean? Could completely lose the plot. We've seen that happen with goalkeepers before over the years, where they've been amazing and then like their heads just completely caved. It's a strange one. But anyway, nevertheless, if he doesn't lose the plot, he's a fucking very good goalkeeper, and one that I would be happy to see come in to replace Alisson. Alisson's only 31, I think. I think he turns 32 in October this year, from memory. My memory's terrible, so please do forgive me if I'm wrong. But I think he turns 32 in October. I don't even know why we're talking about, I'll be signing this kid up on another fucking 5-year contract, man. Do you know what I mean? 6 years, 7. He's a goalkeeper that can play forever, There's not even any suggestions I've seen anywhere that he wants to go anywhere else. So I don't know. It's a very strange situation. But let's forget all that. Let's forget the bits that we don't know. And what we, maybe the club are aware, no, I want to leave next year. It's very strange if that's the case. But, maybe they're aware of something. But, at the end of the day, Liverpool want this goalkeeper, right? He's a very good goalkeeper. Valencia want 40 million euros. And it sounds like Lim has now lost patience, because before, the press was saying, he's willing to sit down with Liverpool and maybe work something out. Now, the message today is 40 million or no more. So don't forget, that was Liverpool's final proposal, apparently, that went in on Wednesday last week. I'm sure it isn't. In this article, I think it said yes, nothing had been agreed yet, which suggests something may be ongoing. And like I say, guys, at the time of recording this video, that is the latest on the situation. Something may have changed by now. I just think that Liverpool would be embarrassing if they don't complete this deal. I think it would be embarrassing because they've already missed out on Zubimendi, right? So if you were Edwards talking to Hughes, your friend and your colleague or whatever, what would you be saying? I'd be like, we can't look like fucking idiots again. You're going to have to pay it. Just fucking pay it. Get it done. Do you know what I mean? It's incredible what's going on with this one. And I know many of you will have the same opinion as me. We'll be like, it's draining. Why we all know that if we go back to the Facebook Marketplace thing, I want selling my radio for 80. We all know that most of us will go, will you take 70, pal? Yeah, go on then. Or he might say 75. That's what people do. The radio's, it's 80, but he'd probably take a little bit less, right? You don't take the piss out of people. Do you know what I mean? And I feel like Liverpool are doing that. When these people on Facebook go, I want 80, will you take 30? I'd rather put it in a fucking bin, me, than take 30 quid off someone for insulting me. And that's the vibe that we seem to be getting from some of these clubs from last summer window. And this window is that, I feel like clubs are saying, like, look, we're all trying to get the right deal for each other yet, but you're taking the fucking piss, so let's see what happens. I'd be very surprised if this don't go through. If this did collapse, I just don't know what the fuck I'll say, guys. Anyway, I'll leave it with you. I hope you appreciate the video. If you do, please give me a thumbs up on the video. If you've got anything to say about this, please do, comment my video. And if you want to buy me a beer or a coffee, to be honest, with what we're going through this summer, I think I need to go on fucking vodka. Please hit the love out button under the video. If it's not there, or you want to use another method, there is options in the video description, and also you can become a channel member, etc. I'll continue to buy these for you and keep an eye on things. Obviously, stuff can come out during the day since they're printed, but I do feel that the Spanish print media has given us quite a bit of insight that normally we wouldn't have, guys. So thanks to those of you that are buying me a beer or a coffee, because in effect you are contributing towards these expenses at the moment. So yeah, I do appreciate it, guys. I love you guys, and hopefully we won't get too many numpties leaving any stupid comments, because I ain't got the patience for them. It's my birthday. It's my birthday in a few weeks. I'll be 50. Do you see why I have no fucking patience? Do you know what I mean? September 13th, by the way. All right. Send a card now, because I live in Spain. It'll only take about fucking 6 months to get here. All right. Take it easy, guys. Thanks for watching. Thumbs up and drop me a comment. Cheers.